Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys and themselves.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first carry now. This is Williams. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Prescott to throw it. That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 19. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 48. Here we go, down to 54. 1-8. Here we go, 46, 46. Hey, kill. 47, 26.
And again, it's Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And they work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out and throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. 2nd down and 6 now.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 26.
Prescott. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, 26.
Throwing, Prescott. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Kevontae Turpin, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal. And it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Kill. 26.
They'll set up a throw. And this one too low.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's 3rd and 6.
Here go 46. Yeah. Here go 46. All right, 26.
They'll throw again. Prescott. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And incomplete on the deep ball. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Prescott now. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Hey, 47. Here we go. 1-8. Here we go. 1-54. 1-8. Hey, kill.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jalen Tolbert, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Cowboys 14, Cowboys 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 1-54. 1-8.
Now Prescott. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
What a start here to the ball game. You get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's second down.
Second and 6.
Here we go, 47. Hey, kill.
Prescott yet again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here we go. 47. 26.
Prescott from the gun on third. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be fourth down.
Here we go, 46.
To the air again, Prescott. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down.
So the drive will continue after the conversion on fourth. They'll work from the 20 on first down.
Going to 54. Wide 8. 47.
Prescott to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
Kill. Kill. 47. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54. Wide 8. 26.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Now on first down, he's going to sneak it. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Here we go, 47.
They start the second half here with Williams. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
1 yard gain.
Here's Prescott. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
2-yard gain on the play.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go, going to 52. Here we go. Hey, 47.
They're going to look to throw. That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Prescott from the gun. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, 36 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 14.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer. Because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game. Because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Prescott. That's going to be caught by Pickens. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And in the second half of a tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And again, it's Prescott. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. Now Prescott on 4th down. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens, 61 yards. And the Cowboys take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown, and cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and they're right back where they started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that 1st touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll go on the ground. 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Kevontae Turpin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
33-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And oh, that nearly their 1st pick of the game. But it falls down to the ground incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. Now Prescott. Connecting with a running back, Javonte Williams. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
First down. First and 10.
Throwing, Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Prescott now. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on fourth down, because you can try the long field goal, you could go for it, or you could punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
Yeah! Here we go. All right, hey. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. Then we'll go into 53. 26.
Fourth down, Prescott. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw, got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. They go back to the ground with Williams.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's Dak. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
Here we go. 26.
They run. It's Williams. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The Cowboys here up. Able to convert on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Here's first down.
Yeah! Here we go.
Prescott. That's complete to Lamb. And 5 yards, not going to cut it here. That clock continues to run.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, at the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So the Cowboys going to get the first chance here to search for a winner as we're back underway to start this overtime. Oh, good return up past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
That's a pretty strong return to start this overtime. And you know that if you run some decent offense, you should have a shot at a field goal. But I'd have to think to myself, I want the 6 points. I want this game over now. I don't want to give the other team a chance to come back and beat me.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now Prescott. They've got some stuff to build. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. Looking to throw. Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
2nd and 10.
We're going to 54. Wide. Yeah, here we go. Like that. Wide.
They'll look to throw. And incomplete. So 3rd down coming up. And Charles, I guess a question for me, where does 4 down territory begin possibly?
I guess for me it begins if you have 4th and 5 or less, because you've got to understand your team and know what your play calls are. What do you have that you think you're confident that you can pick up that type of yardage? It might be 4th and 3 for some teams, but I think anything under 4th and 5, they'll think about going for it.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
They'll throw again. Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. This is caught by Williams. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he...
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. And this one is right through. And they have regained the lead. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime, or obviously a touchdown will win it. 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
A gain of 12 yards.
And what can Prescott do in the OT? This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, Prescott. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. Now Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now Dak. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. 14-yard line, 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Here's Prescott. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Prescott. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshow. And the Cowboys are going to win this football game here in overtime. Well, it's not very often, Charles, that you and I get to see a 4th drive in overtime, but buckle up because here we go, partner.
Well, my first thought is that apparently no one wants to win this thing, and now I'm correcting myself. I know they both want to win it, but they've gone at it so hard. Who can focus long enough to make the proper play to win this game?
Charles, a heartbreaking way to lose this game. They got into position for that final play, had a decent look toward the end zone, but ultimately picked off, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, they gave themselves a great opportunity, didn't they? They'll replay that snap over and over, but sometimes you just have to give credit to the other side. Defense stood up in the final moment and came through the interception.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Kansas City Chiefs. All teed up, Brandon Aubrey after the kick. And we're off from Arrowhead. Xavier Worthy now on the return. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. And it's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
To the air, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Play action, Mahomes. That's brought in. It's his back for Sean Smith. He has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. And stop made by Donovan Ezeraku.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Yellow.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing a 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, it's the cherry on top.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Here we go 46. Here we go 46. Then we're going to 53. 47. 26.
Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Prescott sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Kill. Here we go 47. Hey, kill. Hey, 47. Here we go, going to 54, going to 50.
Prescott here from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Kill. We go 47. Wait,
3rd and long, Prescott. Big strike here to Williams. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Javonte Williams, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Worthy now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Xavier Worthy on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down run by Pacheco. And that one doesn't get him much, giving maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they just get the play off. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. And that is the end of our first quarter. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. And facing 4th down, they're leaving the offense out there. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. They'll run it with Pacheco. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. And goes to the hurry up here.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kate, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage. But it was going to be tough to stop him from getting a 1st down as close as they were to the sticks.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Mahomes. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. He finds Worthy, complete. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. So they'll decline this and take the result. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Attack, attack! Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So that brings up 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Dak now from the gun. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Give to Williams from the gun. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offensive line fast. Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. He finds Pickens left side. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30.
And the Cowboys first down.
First down, here's Dak. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Williams now on 1st and 10. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives them 1st and goal. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Williams is in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 7. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, in this drive already at midfield. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Kelsey's got it right side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Butker knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Butker to kick off for
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they need to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Now it's Prescott again. Escapes the pocket. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Offense in a hurry up here.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, 47. 46. 46.
Back to the air, Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Looking quickly here.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal, Dallas.
1st and goal. Here's Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11.
Chiefs 10. Brendan Aubrey.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Worthy now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6.
Touchdown.
Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Cowboys 21, Chiefs 16.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Tolbert now to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Here's Prescott. Hits his running back. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. It only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15. First down, Dallas.
Prescott on first and 10. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 15. First down.
Prescott here from the gun. That's caught by Williams. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
46.
Dak throwing again. Flushed out now to his left. Now he takes it. And Prescott finds him a first as he slides down to end the run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First and 10 from the 32. Receiver gets it on the handoff. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. Third down coming up.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
Rolling from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the red zone now. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator. I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys push the lead up to 12.
28, Chiefs 16. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards. That's good for a Kansas City
On
Chiefs.
1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
10 at the 28-yard line.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Brought in by his back Smith. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
13 more yards.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC.
First down.
Chiefs need to score quickly.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes will hang on to it. Smith does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Gain on the play. Leads to second.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs trim the deficit down to 5.
28. Chiefs 23.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Kill. We're going to 54. Why is?
Straight ahead with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Yeah! Here we go. Here we go, 47.
Back to throw. Caught inbounds downfield. And he's going to get this down inside. The 30 before he's driven out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Another run for Williams. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up 4th down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Detroit Lions. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Gibbs straight ahead. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. A big play there for Detroit. 53 yards. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. Goff now to throw. And this is incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Hey, 76.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams, 37 yards. And the Lions take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. A Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here. They're going to try and run. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. A first carry now. This is Williams. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. Now a 2nd and 6. Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
At the 43-yard line.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Here's Prescott. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
3rd down. 3rd and 13.
Prescott to throw it. And that is incomplete. Had to pass there. 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
That is caught. And he is going to have the Cowboys 1st down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Cowboys.
Here's Prescott. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Kill. We're going to 53. We're going 47. 26.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here we go. Hey, kill. 27. We're going to 54. Right here. We're going 47. We're going 46.
4th down, Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Here's Goff. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They just got to go seize it.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Able to slither by. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. They'll try and run it here. And he is in to make it 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline. And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop this. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around.
And it's 3rd down.
47. We're going 47.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now Prescott on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To the air again, Prescott. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens, 32 yards. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Oh, look at the Jew. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Brings up second and 3.
From the 23, this is second and 3. Back to throw, Goff. That's complete to Dwelly, his tight end. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac to Slaw in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. The final shot before break here. Goff. It's complete. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
To throw is Prescott. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. CD Lamb, 55 yards. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now Dak, he's going to mix it up. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Lions 24, Cowboys 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he stopped immediately there. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And forcing incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 24 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
From the gun, here's Goff. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions add 6 to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. And off we go from Arlington. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's another Eagles 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Out to his right. Now he'll run.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Third and long for Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Right to the air is Prescott. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On third down, Prescott. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
A 6-yard loss. It's fourth down.
Kill! 47.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
34-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. There we go. Kill. 26.
Dak to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, 47.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's complete left side to Pickens. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd and short. Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
47.
They'll throw again. Dak. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
Yeah, here we go. I take 4-8. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 46. 26.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll take this one in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Savon Rebel on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Once again, it's Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Hey, 73, 73.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down by a couple of yards. They get 4 on that 3rd and 2.
And it looked at first like that opening was going to close up on him, didn't it, Mike? I mean, really nice job there by the back. Patient and quickness kind of all at the same time to find that hole. And he's able to get through to keep this drive alive.
Quick throw on the RPO to Goddard. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25.
It's a gain of 27.
That's good for 27 and a 1st down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down, Eagles.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. 2 minutes remaining. 1st half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Dotson, the man in motion. On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Trimmer.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on. Going to give the ball over on down.
So on a critical 4th down, they want to put the game in the hands of their quarterback. Give them some options. They go with the RPO scheme. The defense sells outs to stop the run. He's forced to pull it. Incomplete pass. Great job by the defense, staying true to their assignments, playing disciplined football, and they get a huge stop there on 4th down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Yeah! We're going to 54. Hey, kill. Go, get out there. Here we go, 46. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Kill. Sweat it, hey.
Prescott now. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Gun.
Again, Prescott to the air. Into the hands of Pickens once again. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Here we go, 47. Yeah! Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's made by Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was brought down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 29-yard line.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 46-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Second down, Prescott. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Kill. 47.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
We're going to 53.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, 47. Hey, 47. 26.
To the air again. Prescott. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Jalen Carter gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill.
Throwing is Prescott. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
On 4th down, they snap it to Dak. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 29-yard line.
King.
The RPO. That one is complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots out. It's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
That one taken in. A A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are on the board. It's 10-7.
Cowboys 10, Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Prescott on first down. That's into the hands of Lamb. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Brings up second and 7.
So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a second down and 7 from the 37.
Kill.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Here we go 46. Here we go 47. Switch. Hey.
Prescott to throw it on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
No touch it. Right anyway.
Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 36-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. A gain there of 11. First down, Philadelphia. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. A run with Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And the Eagles are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
It's a gain of 8.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
At the 9-yard line.
Now, first and goal.
Good. Set.
Here's Barkley. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. One more time, they try Barkley. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down. They'll run with Bigsby. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Here we go. The noise is deafening. It's 4th and goal. Dotson, the man in motion. This caught, and this is a touchdown. They were